Hello.
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, this is Rajshekar. Uh, can I know the details on this? Because I am new to the scripts. What are the, I don't know the JavaScript and Python script.
Yes, I will give all the clarity. Please, okay, wait 5 to 6 minutes, right?
Hmm. Sure.
Participants are coming. Okay, Nino, in our Python real-time project, what we are going to covering, everything I will explain you one by one.
Okay.
Please don't worry. And later you can ask the questions. Okay, feel free.
So,
Okay, not yet started, right? I'm waiting for participants.
okay.
We'll start. Don't worry. Okay, my friends. Okay, good morning, everyone. Can you hearing me? Please give me once confirmation.
Yes.
Okay. See, guys, today I am going to giving small overview, and this is called also, our first demo for Python real-time project. Okay. Here I am giving sir Python real-time project course. So in real-time prior course, which thing we are going to covering? Clearly, I explain you one by one. Okay, give me some time. So before that, I'm going to giving small introduction about myself. Okay, guys, my name is Sairam. Okay, I'm a professional in Python full stack trainer with 10 years of experience in corporate training and real-time software development, specialized in training professionals and freshers in Python, Django, Flask, Fast API, JavaScript, React.js, HTML, CSS, and DevOps tools. Proficient in designing industry-relevant curriculum and delivering hands-on project-based learning to help trainee become job-ready. Known for simplifying complex concepts and creating a collaborative learning environments. So, guys, as a beginner and as a 2 or 3 years experience, we are getting while developing our application, we are getting so many complexities, and that complexity we can easily simplify it in an easy manner way. And now, okay, I'm working in TechOuts company. Okay, I'm a one of the team member in my project. Okay, in training, I have a 10 years of experience. In development, I have a 6 years of experience. Now I am working on Flask and Fast API. Okay, like in a REST API applications. This is my small introduction. And today in our demo sessions, and before going to starting demo session, let me know, okay, say two words about from yourself, sir. Okay, I'm going with Firoz. So, Firoz, may I know about you? So, what is your name and what is your qualification? And now, what you are doing now, please? Please, sir, give me two-line introduction about you. Sravanti,
Yes,
yes, tell me about yourself, ma'am. Make it fast, please.
my name is Janwal Shrivanti. I am from Guntur. Currently, I am pursuing my MCA final year at Sri Padmavati Mahila University with a percentage of 81 percentage. And I have completed my degree in Gayatri Vidya Parishad at Vishakhapatnam. I scored 84 percentage in my graduation.
Good, Shravanti. Thank you. Thank you for valuable information. Lingesh, tell me, please.
Hey, hi. Myself, Lingesh Rampur. I have 10 years of experience. Basically, I'm from the mainframe background. I'm working as a technical lead in an insurance company currently. And yeah.
Super, Lingesh. Thank you.
Mhm.
Okay, P. May I know who is the P, please? Make it fast.
Hey, this is Pawan. I completed my BTech long time back, and I'm currently searching for jobs. Nothing
Okay.
in particular. Thanks.
You are from which background, Pawan, please?
You want to know my domain expertise or like into the
Anything. I mean, no problem. Okay, domain, anything. Are you working in somewhere, please?
yeah, I'm into yes, that is correct.
In which domain?
I don't want to go into the details at this point of time. If you're okay with that.
Okay, no problem. Okay.
Thank you.
Rajashekar. Rajashekar Reddy.
Hi, myself, Rashekar Reddy. I'm the BTech graduate, and right now I have 15 plus years of experience IT industry, and currently I'm working in Informatica tools as a lead. That's all from my side.
Okay. Thank you, Rajashekar Reddy. Raju, please, may I know?
Hey, yeah, Raj here. I have 10 plus years of experience in IT, which includes 1 plus years of experience in Python. So I'm joined this course to learn advanced course in Python as well as the API.
Okay, thank you. Rohit Prasad. Rohit Prasad.
Yeah, hi sir. I have a 3 year of experience in software industry. I'm working as a QA testing line. I want to come to development.
Super, Rohit. Okay,
Thank you,
Sudhir,
sir.
may I know? Thank you. Sudhir.
Hi, this is Sudhir. Uh, Currently, I'm have an experience of 7 years, and I'm looking towards learn Python. So previously, I have a different background. So yep, that's all from here.
Okay. Thank you for everyone. Right, sir. Okay, so small I'm demo, sir. Now we are going to talking about Python real-time training project, sir. So just a PRTP, I'm going to topic. So in Python real-time project, okay, before going to learning Python real-time project, okay, what we require. So some I'm going to taking prerequisites. Okay, prerequisites, what we require actually here. Okay, so as a real-time project, first what we required, the first one is what core Python concepts are required, sir. Please, core Python. So in core Python, especially we required OOPS concepts. Okay, OOPS concepts because of most of the here participants are you have some real-time experience. That's why directly I started Python OOPS concept. And guys, in OOPS concept some concept, what is the class, and what is the object, and polymorphism, like method overloading method overloading concept, and exception handling concepts and multi-threading concept, multi-threading, these things will required before going to starting our Python real-time project. The second topic is what? Django. Django. So why Django, sir? At least we need knowledge how to develop our web applications. And here to developing web application in Django, we are going to using one pattern. That pattern is what? MVT pattern. Okay, here M stands for model and V stands for view, and T stands for our templates. Okay, so if you want to compare with Java programming language, this is called MVC, sir. Model, view, and controller. The third part is what? SQL is required. Very, very important is a structured query language. Structured query language. Suppose if you want to manipulate data, manage the data in database, then go with the structured query language is required. So compulsory database concepts are required. Then fourth part is and guys, already we are in little bit of advanced level. So that here we are developing REST API applications. REST API applications. So in our Python real-time project training, then if you want to develop any REST API application, here we are going to using Flask. Okay, Flask API we are going to using. And okay, if you want to use in a simplified API, then go with what? Fast API also we are going to using. So, and compulsory, and before that, before that, we are going to using to developing REST API application, we are going to using Django REST API also. Django REST API. But sir, I want to simplify my code. Okay, compare with Django REST API, slowly we'll go with Flask API and Fast API. So this knowledge compulsory is required. And fifth point, sir. Okay, fifth point, and REST API. We are REST API. We are learning for simply we are going to implementing our microservices. Microservices. So here most of the time already I given we are going to using Flask. Okay, Flask and Fast API we are going to using here. So, and here we can see minimum, okay, three to four application, okay, here we develop. And once you understand complete environment of how to develop REST API application and how it will be work, and slowly we'll go with our real-time project. Okay, in our Python real-time project, our course content is clearly I am going to explaining you content. Okay, in your first module, I'm talking about module 1, sir. Module 1. In module 1, here I am going to covering point number 1. Okay, first, already have a experience, just I am talking about types of software industries, companies. Okay, just, types of software companies. This is required. Okay, either you are experienced or as a fresher. Okay, how many types of software industries we have? Guys, production based company, service based companies, and outsourcing companies. Like this, we'll talk in module 1. And the next topic here, okay, types of projects. Types of projects we are getting in your companies. Okay, types of projects means what? Scratch development, maintenance, service based. Like this, we have different types of projects are there. So clearly, we'll explain about this one. The next one, sir. Okay, after getting the jobs, and how many types of jobs are there in our industries? How many types of jobs are there? And after that, we are going with the interview. Okay, interview process. So once you are going with any MNC company, so as a beginner, as a experience, what kind of questions they will ask you and how to face. Okay, these things will be covered in our module 1, sir. So are you following me, please, once? Lingesh, Raju, Rohit, Prasad. Okay.
Yes, sir.
This is the module 1, sir. Then coming from, okay, in module 2, in module 2, in module 2, in module 2, and basically module 2 is very, very important. So after complete our application, so suppose you develop REST API application, then and after complete development, sir, in development time, we are not going to focusing on only development. So after complete development, we need to deploy that project in various environment. In that case, we are going to using so many tools here. So that in module 2, I am going to covering real-time tools. Okay, real-time tools. So which tools we are going to using, okay, while we are working in your project. So here I am giving some tools name. The first tool is nothing but a Git, sir. Your Git is nothing but a version control tools, okay, for, to monitor our work. The next one, second one is nothing but a GitHub tool. It is a remote repository, okay, to maintain our complete project. GitHub. And sometimes we can use GitLab also. Git, okay, Git and suppose Bitbucket. Okay, Bitbucket also we are going to use. And third tool is what? Here we are going to using the Postman tool. Postman tool. So suppose if you want to test your REST API applications, then we are going to using the Postman tool. Okay, the next one is what? Jenkins. So these tools we are going to using for, okay, continuous integration and continuous deployment purpose. CI, okay, here CI and CD tools. CI and CD tools. The next fifth tool is what? Okay, PyTesting. We are in Python programming language, so I am going to using the PyTesting. Coming from Java programming language, what we call JUnit, sir. Here what we call PyTesting. And we can use mocking also. Mocking tools. The next one, okay, sixth tool is what, sir? Okay, what we call Docker. Docker, it is very, very important to creating our project container. Image creation purpose, we are going to using the Docker tool. The next one, okay, for load balancing purpose, Kubernetes. And the seventh, eighth one is AWS, our deployment environment. So this many tools will be covered in your Python real-time projects. Guys, okay, I will give small, okay, little bit of more, so overview about our development tools, sir. Coming to the point for, I am going to using code editor. We can use VS Code and we can use PyCharm also. So most of the time, as a real-time developer, okay, Python developer can use it. Okay, VS Code, they can use PyCharm. IDs we are going to using. Then packaging management, guys, pip, okay, peer tree, pip environment. So pip for what, sir? Okay, if you are going to enable the new library into our application, then we are going to using the pip. The next one, web frameworks here, like FullStack, Django framework. So Django framework purpose is what? To developing our web-based application like a dashboard applications. Then next, if you want to enable microservices REST API application, here we are going to using Flask and Fast API. So compared with Django, these are the very light-weighted frameworks. The next one, okay, real-time web application, Socket IO, Web Flask. These are part of the Flask and Fast API. The next one, I am focusing on testing tools here. Okay, here we are going to using unit testing. Guys, understand, okay, before going to deploying any project, the client, before we need to test our application is working properly or not. In that case, compulsory as a developer, we are testing our application by using unit testing. For that, they given unit test and PyTest. These are the default libraries by default given our Python programming language. So widely used Python testing frameworks. Then API testing, sir. Here we are going to using the Postman. Already I revealed here. And PyTest and request. These are the some packages we are going to using manually. We are going to testing our REST APIs. Then mocking, unit testing. So mark. Okay, this is the one more testing tools we are going to using. The next ones are version control system. Here we are going to use Git, industry standards. Okay, still most of the company can use Git tool only, and Git tool always run with Linux command based. And remote repositories are like GitHub, GitLab, Bitbucket. Okay, but guys, okay, every company don't use all the remotes, sir. Based on their requirement, either they can go with GitHub or GitLab and Bitbucket. But as a developer, we need knowledge on GitHub and Bitbucket also. Then code reviews. So something, how so which code we given, is the code is standard or not? In that purpose, GitHub PRS, GitLab merge request, okay, collaborative reviews. For review purpose, we are going to using this kind of tools. The next point, sir, I'm talking about continuous integration, continuous deployment. Guys, understand, once our application is development, okay, according to client requirement, application every day they are going to updating. So which thing you are going to updating? Okay, that updation things you want to merge into our existing application. In that case, we are going to using the continuous integration, continuous deployment tools. So GitHub is a remote repository and Jenkins take care of it. What thing you are going to updating in your project? Okay, means okay, with our Jenkins. Here, automate testing, okay, building and deployment tool. And here, what we are doing, sir, our application, we are going to deploy into remote area. In that, okay, manually we are not going to the client. In that case, we are going to use to create in the container mechanism. We are going to using the here Docker containerization for consist of environment. And where we can deploy it. Okay, sometime AWS, Elastic, bench stacks, Azure DevOps. These are the cloud environment. Okay, we are going to deploying our applications. And coming to the point, okay, then database concept. Basically, database, what we can see, if you want to manage the data, simply we are going to using the SQL. And we know MySQL, Oracle is a database service to store our data and managing our data into a database. But in our Python programming language, we have a ORM tool. ORM tool is nothing but a object relational mapping. It's very, very important, sir. And here SQL Alchemy and Django ORM tool we are going to use it. The next one is what cloud and DevOps. Here we are going to focusing on AWS tool, not Azure, sir. Please, I am going to focusing on only Amazon Web Services only. Because of after complete our application where we can deploy it, it's a hosting tool. Okay, I am going with AWS. And different kinds of environment infrastructures in cloud server. Then to manage and infrastructure, there we are going with Terraform and Ansibles. And already I given Kubernetes and Docker, okay, for container, okay, architecture. And monitoring tools, sir. Okay, Grafana is a code monitor, like a log monitoring tools. It's external tools. Suppose, sir, I want to use default tool, then I am going with Loguru and Python logging. These are the Python inbuilt Python programming language itself to monitoring your logs. And Sentry, real-time error tracking. And Grafana, it is also metrics visualization. So these are the tools will be covered in module 2. In module 2. Guys, can you hearing me? Please need our response. Sudhir, Rohit Prasad, Rajshekhar, Lingesh, and
Yes,
Shrav.
yes.
So these are the tools will be covered in our Python real-time projects. Okay, in module 2, my friends. The next one, sir. Okay, in module 3, in module 3, okay, simply I am going to explaining minimum 3 mini project developments. Here in module 3, what we are doing, sir? Okay, mini project development. Mini project development. So here, okay, from my side, I am going to explaining one mini project, sir. One mini project. And after complete from my side, you guys are going to doing minimum 2 mini projects, sir. Mini projects is very, very important to us. Sir, in mini projects, what we are doing? So first, as a industry level, before developing any mini projects, first we are going to gathering the requirements. Very, very important. So indirectly, completely, I am going to implementing the agile methodology. And this is called SDLC lifecycle, software development lifecycle. First, okay, as a developer, either you can develop your application scratch or existing projects. First, you need to understand what is the requirement first. Okay, first we need to understand gather the requirements. Okay, and after complete requirements, and we are going to do analysis. Array, how many strips are there? How many modules are there? Okay, how many roles are there? Okay, once you understand, next we are going to focusing on DB design. So database designing. How many tables are there and which table consists with which table contains a relation with another tables, and these things will be covered in VB design. It is are very, very important for each and every one. The next ones are component design. Component design. Component design means what? How many modules are there? Like, okay, user module, like admin modules, admin module, or any service modules. Like this, we are going to dividing our project into strips. Okay, services. Okay, service modules. Like this, we are going to dividing our project. Okay, then next we are going to with designing, means developing our application. Developing means what? Simply we are going to writing our coding part. Once development is completed, and before going to deploying our project, we are going to testing our applications by using our testing tools, PyTest. Okay, once testing is completed, and I want to know, okay, my code standards. This is what code reviews. Code reviews we are going to using. Guys, are you there? Need a response? Are you following me, please? And
Yes, sir. Yes.
finally, we are going to deploying our project into our AWS cloud. AWS cloud, sir. This is the module 3 we are going to focusing in our Python real-time training project. Okay, sir, why? What is the aim of this one? Please, what is the aim of this one, sir? Why we are developing your mini project? Sir, make you independent, independent programmer. Guys, why I'm telling you? So once you will get the job in industry, no one can help you, my friends. First, you need to understand, what is the requirement, how to design our backend part, and what is the front end part, what they are going to asking. So here with mini project, I am going to making a independent programmer. So how to understand the problem statements, and so how to design that components one by one, everything you guys are going to learning in mini project. So once you are strong in mini project, tomorrow in real time you can easily understand. Right? The next one, sir, here the second projects. In second project, we are going to using one major project, sir. One major project. In major project, completely we are developing with our REST API application, and here we are going to implementing Flask, Flask and Fast APIs. Flask and Fast API. By using Flask and Fast API, we are going to developing our second major project. And here also we are going to focusing same step. We are going to gathering the requirement, designing web page. So design our DB and component designing like how many modules are there, how many steps are required, and slowly we can start developing coding. Next, we are testing our code and checking our code reviews. And finally, we are deploying our project into our cloud servers. Same thing. Okay. And here I am going to implementing complete AWS, means Amazon Web Services. And means indirectly we are going to writing here cloud server, means a cloud server. In cloud server, we have some points, service registry, service configuration, circuit breakers, and distributed loggings and messaging systems, and these things will be covered in our major project. Right? The next one, sir, module. Module. This is what you call inside. This is what module. Module 4. In module 4, we are going to focusing on major project. Sir, are you following me, everyone? Need your response?
Yes, sir. Yes.
In module 5, we are going to covering, then front end parts, sir. Front end, front end part. So in front end part, we are going to focusing on React.js application. React.js application, guys. Okay, here React.js application we are learning with single page format and Axios concept and Redux concept. It is very, very important. But if you want to learn React.js, here we required HTML and CSS and JavaScript knowledge is required. So okay, I will remind you everything. So this thing we require, don't worry about it. Okay, these things are JavaScript. And in real world, some developer can use, instead of React.js, they can use AngularJS also. But here we are not going to using AngularJS, sir. I'm strongly recommend it to you. Okay, as a front end part, we are going to using the React.js. Okay, once React.js is completed, okay, here module, module 6. When React.js is completed, sir. Now React.js application. React.js application, integrate with integrating with our backend applications. Backend application. Here, backend application is nothing but our REST API application. It is the end-to-end application. End-to-end application, sir. Okay, so before the React.js, to test your REST API application, we used Postman tool. Postman tool. Here, Postman tool is nothing but it is a open source tool. Just testing purpose they given. But in real world, as a user interface, we guys are going to using React.js application only. Sir, I want to create some documentation. Sometime we can use Swagger also. Right? Here, our React.js, what will do? React.js is nothing but a user interface, and REST API is nothing but our backend application. And this REST API application we are implementing with the Django REST API, Flask, and Fast API concept we are going to using. Clear my points, sir? We need our response one by one. So these are the things we are going to covering into our Python real-time projects. Please. Sir, any queries on it? Please, you can ask.
Yes. So this is Sudhir.
Yes.
What if we don't have any prior knowledge, as you have shared the prerequisites, right? So without
Right.
knowing the prerequisites, is it good to proceed further, or?
Sudhir, understand, you directly I'm not going to teaching you this OOPS concept, right? Because
No,
of
no, I understood. Yeah.
I understand. Okay, before that, definitely I will teach you, Python basics also. Okay, don't worry about it. Okay, some students, why I started these things, already I taken some small introduction from your side. Most of the participants here, they have a minimum 2+ years of experience, right?
Mm-hmm.
So even they don't have any knowledge. So from my side, what I'm telling you, definitely I can start my training, from Python basics only. Okay, in Python basics are very, very easy. Here we are talking about, basic Python, Python functions. These are the topics definitely I'll cover from 1 week. The next we'll go with, input functions, what we call input functions, and, types of variables and data types, data types, very, very important. Next, we'll talk about control statements, and, Python functions concept and modules concept. Modules, nothing but a packaging. The next we'll go with the OOPS concept. Okay, these things definitely I'll teach you in first week. If you even you don't have any knowledge, definitely I will teach this, because of this, these things are required, right?
Yes.
So don't worry about it. Definitely I'll explain you this one.
So how about the rest of the prerequisites? So
Hi, we are covering in OOPS concept now.
no, no, no. Can you share? Can you show the other document notepad? Yeah, prerequisites one.
Yes, here.
You see here a second Django SQL REST API.
After complete core concept, slowly we are talking about this one, right? It's complete, when you're talking about Python, Python, basic Python for developing only standalone application, right? But
Yes.
nowadays, companies not focusing developing standard application.
Okay.
Nowadays, most of the company, what they are doing, sir, they are developing what we call web-based application only, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like a dashboard, right?
Yes.
So if you want to develop like a Amazon website, Flipkart, Facebook, Gmail, And like that application, we are going to developing with the Django framework,
Okay. So why
right?
I'm asking this, like I said, I mean, I don't have any prior knowledge to whatever you have shared the prerequisites, right? So I don't have the previous experience on
Definitely,
this.
okay,
So
what
yeah.
you're saying, Sandeep, definitely I will cover each and everything. Don't worry about it. Okay.
Okay.
I'll teach you everything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll teach you everything. Don't worry about it. And okay, in our sessions, so some points I'm going to highlighting here. In your session, what I'm doing after complete session, definitely I will give the assignments, sir. Every day, you guys are compulsory give back the assignments for me. And every week, end of the week, we are going to conducting one technical PPT also because of so review purpose, right? And every week I will provide you mock interview questions also, right? And these things we'll do in your session. Okay, guys, if any, please.
Yeah, I have also few questions.
Okay.
First is same thing, just you explain. Very less prerequisite knowledge, but we will ramp up as you train us. Second thing, are you going to teach all this complete course or
Ah,
any other trainer?
no, no, sir. Me only teaching each and everything because me only started, right?
Okay, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
why I am given, so because of okay, me only given this content, each and everything me only covered. Don't worry about it. Okay. And guys, I'm not going to starting, directly in from second module, right? Okay, in module first. I know some students are they have a knowledge because of why I started from here. They have a 3 to 4 years experience. That's why I started. But first we are going to covering these things. What is variable data types. And collection frameworks in our Python. What is how to create the functions, how to create the class. Everything we'll discuss first minimum 2 weeks. Once it
Okay,
is
and
completed, slowly we'll go with the Django, right?
sure, sir. And what is the if we miss any class, are we going to get the recorded video every day or?
Yes, yes. Okay, our admin can provide recorded video. Don't worry about it. And they will provide. So which thing, while I'm going teaching taking the sessions, here I'm giving the some notes, right? Every day
Yes.
definitely you will get notes also. There is no doubt in that.
Okay, and this class is from Monday to Friday or weekend also we will have
Monday to Saturday. Okay.
Monday to Saturday.
Saturday. And
Only
our
Sunday
time
is holiday.
Sunday is holiday.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Everyone they're busy with their own work.
Okay. Yeah, Saturday also we can, but you are going to take the class, right, sir?
Okay, definitely I'll take the class.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, and this is the things we are covering in Python real-time projects, sir. And again, I'm telling you, sir, don't worry about it. And here I given last model is what? React.js application, right? And if you want to learn React.js application, compulsory we require prerequisite HTML session JavaScript also. And don't worry about it. Okay, I'll take the session on HTML, CSS and JavaScript also. And once we completed this one, slowly we are going to learning focusing on React.js application. With React.js application, we guys are doing minimum 2 projects, sir. 2 projects. And it is also very, very important, right? And industry levels, compulsory we require front end to back end here. Because of we came here Python full stack developer. Am I right? Guys, yes or no? So here I'm giving small overview, sir. What is a Python full stack? Okay, when you're talking about, Python full stack development. Okay, Python full stack development, very, very important part. Development. As a developer, we required 3 layers knowledge. Okay, here first layer is nothing but our UI, user interface layer. And simply, if you go within, our architecture, here we have a MVT architecture in our Python. Because actually, if you go with Flask, there we are calling MVC architecture, sir. Coming from in MVC, our first layer is nothing but a view. View purpose is what? Simply reading data plus writing the data, sir. Reading and writing the data. Simply our login page, registration page, these are the best example for our user interface. UI is nothing but a user interface here. User interface. Clearly, I am giving my friends. User interface. To implement this user interface, internally we required HTML code is required, CSS is required, and JavaScript is required. JavaScript is required, right? And the combination of HTML, CSS, JavaScript, they given one library. The library name is what, sir? React.js library. React.js library. So this library is very, very important. And by using React.js, we are implementing our user interface application. And this all the codes always run in browser only. Very, very important points. Suppose, okay, for better understanding purpose, it is nothing but my first input box, and here is what second input box, and here I given small buttons. Simply, our login page, username I given, the next one, sir, password I given. And here I given one button, sir, the button name is what? Login button. This is our user interface. To implement user interface, we are learning HTML, CSS, JavaScript. And these all are the codes always run in browser. Even React.js code also run in browser only. The coming point, that second ones are our, view layer. Or what we call, okay, just I am talking about in MVT, then what we call it is nothing but a view layer, sir. View. In view layer, always we are going to implementing here functions. Function purpose is what? To implement our business logic layer. Business code, our business code. Our business code always we are writing within the views. And this code always run in server. Run in servers. Right? And here we are going to implementing our views and our modules and our URLs. Means like what we call all the URLs we are going to implementing. So simply what I am doing, telling, sir, okay, this is nothing but our URLs, and here I am going to implementing our views, and here we are going to implementing our models. Models are nothing but our database schemas. This is what our complete backend part. And this backend part we are going to implementing here Django. Okay, and Django REST API, sir. Very, very important. And if you want to concise your code more, okay, they given two more libraries, what? Flask. Okay, Flask. And plus we are going to using the Fast API also. Fast API. Compare with Django, Flask and Fast API are lightweighted and very simplified, sir. We can easily understand. Is our backend part. Then to store our data, then we are going to using our database concept. Okay, here is the database. And here we are going to using, MySQL DB, Oracle DB, and we can use embedded databases also. Which one given? Our framework. This is the database concept. So to manage the data, compulsory we required here SQL programming language is required. With SQL, we are going to learning here MySQL. Okay, MySQL is a server, or we can use the Oracle. Okay, Oracle. Okay, these things we are going to cover. And one thing, sir, okay, this is our backend code, and this backend code complete writing there with Python programming language, and this is what SQL programming language. This is what CSS and HTML. Now, what I am doing, sir, this view part I am going to implementing with our React.js. Please understand. Now, the React.js simply integrate with our backend code. Sir, I don't want to use React.js. Instead of React.js, we can use a Postman tool also. Postman tool also, sir. Are you understand? Please need everyone. Postman tool also we are going to use it. But instead of Postman, we are going to implementing here React.js concept. This is the end-to-end development we are going to learning in our Python real-time project. Guys, I hope you understand. Rohit, okay?
Yes, sir. Yes. Very good. Very nice explanation.
And and after complete development, so this is the complete end-to-end application we are developing. The same pattern we are going developing minimum 4 mini project and 1 major project, sir. And after complete this one, and we are going to implementing complete agile methodology. Complete agile methodology. So after complete development, we can push our code into GitHub, from GitHub to Jenkins to Docker to Kubernetes to then our AWS server. Okay, we are going to deploying same way our backend code as well as front end code also. So if you understand this format end to end, okay, tomorrow wherever you go, sir, definitely you can do your own job without depends on others. This is the required as a beginner, as a 2 to 3 years of experience employee, sir. Okay, thank you. I hope you understand. If you have any queries, you can ask me. Right, thank you. So tomorrow onwards, slowly we'll start our main track one by one. Nandini, Lingesh.
Sure, Sai.
Do you have any doubt, Lingesh? Please.
No, the timing wise, it's 1 hour or 1.5 hours
One
every
and a
day.
half hour every day. Today is demo session. That's why, I taken 1 hour. Definitely, I'll take 7:30 to 9.
Okay.
Because of, this many topics I am going to covering. Compulsory, we required more time, right?
Yeah, right.
Definitely, I will take 1.5 hour, not 1 hour, sir. Why I'm
Mhm.
telling you, understand? You need to spend the time with me. And after complete, session, every day I will give the assignments also. Okay, every day you must be submit the assignments in your group. Then only you can understand the next topic. Sir, okay, I'm the 2 or 3 years experience. I know very well. Okay, if you do like this, sir, you won't understand the next topic. Practice is the main weapon. We need to learn the programming language with programmatically only, sir. If you practice well every day, you will get the next topic easily. Understand?
Right. Yeah.
अभी कोई बिना प्रैक्टिस में चले गया तो क्या होता भाई? ओके, अपकमिंग टॉपिक पूरा समझ नहीं आते यार, क्या क्या कीवर्ड यूज किया, कैसे यूज किया, कि किसके लिए यूज किया, अभी वो नहीं समझना है तो ओके, पूरा गड़बड़ हो जाता, राइट? सो मैं
Yeah.
क्या बोल रहा हूँ? ओके, एवरी डे टॉपिक यू कैन कंप्लीट इन सेम डे, then only you will get more clarity, right?
Yes. Yes, Sai.
Sai, how you guys are providing lab?
So, you are attending in online, right? Okay, I will send you, I'll tell you one thing. Suppose I'll show you one requirement, sir. You will get more clarity. Suppose, I'm talking about, uh, so give me 1 minute. So how I am going to giving the requirement, clearly understand. Spring Boot project. I'll go to, suppose this is nothing but not this one, sir. See, like this, I will send you one assignment, right? Guys, understand here, the assignments given with our complete REST API, like Flask and Fast API. So here I given the one assignment on the paper. And I am not giving the assignment blindly, sir. I will explain you one project completely. Okay. So we have created some APIs that you have in the integrate. Come to the point, sir. The last part is nothing but my UI part. Understand? Here I given login page and we can see our all customer details. And beside I given, actions like a delete option, edit option. And this is nothing but my, registration form. And these things we are going to designing with our React.js, right? Guys, are you there? Need a response? Hello?
Yes.
Yes.
This is my project requirement, sir. First understand project requirement. After that, okay, this is my complete UI part. Then after UI part, in backend part, what you want to develop? And here I given the cases. Authenticate user using the credentials specified. So API uses bearer authentication to authenticate further API calls. So here I given post API. Suppose you given the valid username and password, automatically it will display our home page. Suppose you are going to creating the new user, sir. Here I am going to using one method is what post, and internally we are going to creating the new user. And in that we are going to using what we call, sir, our first name, last name, like this we given the data, right? Like this, clearly I will give my project requirement, and based on this requirement, you can understand your problem statement and start development. But blindly, I am not giving my friends. Compulsory, I will explain you one project end to end. And after I will give these assignments. Understand my points?
Yes.
Yes.
Because of we are going to learning like a real-time project, not a beginner level. That's why clearly I will give each and every document from my side. Based on that document, you can understand the problem statement and start development. And if you stuck while developing your project, please text me. I'll help you. I'm along with you only. If unable to understand, I'll repeat again. Understand? Okay. Nandini, tell me, do you have any doubt, madam? You say yes or no?
No, sir, I don't have any doubt.
Okay. Sarath, Sudhir, Rohit, Prasad, please, if any, please ask me.
No, I'm good. I complete following you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Rajshekhar, what about you?
Yeah, hi, sir.
Tell me.
Yeah, how you guys are providing any cloud lab or whether we have to install in our systems? What are the tools you mentioned?
I'll teach you. No tools. AWS is required. Okay, AWS account we are going to creating. That is a free account. Not we are not going to purchasing any amount. Purchasing any
Ready for
space.
Ansible training today?
Oh,
Rajshekhar.
yeah, got it, got it.
So we are not going to purchasing any space in
Today
cloud.
we
We
learn
are going
whole
to give,
Python.
right?
Yeah.
And most of the time we are going to adding open source libraries only in our training. Okay, I'm not going to purchasing any tools, right?
Yeah. Got it.
Most importantly, have taken interest. Even my work was
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you guys, and we'll meet tomorrow in same time. Okay.